Hello Leo, welcome to Essence Reflections Tarot. My name is Krista and this is your reading for the week of July 8th to 14th, 2019. And it's for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. And I really do appreciate you being here today. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And you could also hit the notification bell so that you find out when your next reading comes out. And let's see what your week is shaping up to be. In the physical, we have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. In the emotional, the Empress in reverse. In the mental is the Nine of Wands, and in the spiritual is the Two of Pentacles. So it looks like you're really trying to sort out your balance between earth and spirit, and really working on how your spirituality comes through in your everyday, day-to-day life. It is one of those things that is an ongoing, I wouldn't say struggle, but it's an ongoing practice, something that is constantly shifting and moving, and that we're having to kind of bob and weave with and respond to. And it looks like you are coming to the end of a cycle with things in terms of how that balance works for you. You have a major emotional shift happening as well at this point. So it's like that push and shove and how they impact each other and work together is really coming to a head for you. And you're very close to a breakthrough in terms of working with this. However, it looks like there is something that's kind of blocking you. You have a sense of defensiveness here with your spirituality and how you think about your spirituality. It's almost like you're overthinking it. It's almost like you're feeling this need to defend yourself, when really all you have to do is embody it, and all you have to do is allow it. Maybe this is something that looks very different from what you thought it was going to look like. Maybe it's something that kind of has you a little bit startled with the way that it's shaping up and working out. It really looks like what's called for this week is some self-care, and that very practical, and it could even be in community with others and in connection with others, allowing that space of nurturing and kind of like mothering, to allow that to happen and see where that goes. Perhaps you've never thought that that could be a spiritual practice, but definitely what we do to care for ourselves, our self-care and our care for others, is deeply connected to our spirituality. And just doing some very basic things for ourselves can reap massive rewards spiritually. And could it be that you need to ask yourself whether you are feeling deserving of what you have worked towards, and whether you feel that allowing this sense of abundance in community and this sense of really being connected to your own abundance and nurturing, maybe what's blocking you is feeling like I don't know that it's exactly that you don't deserve it, but like, how can this actually happen for you? And just getting out of the way and just allowing yourself to feel what it really feels like. It's almost like maybe you feel that someone who is very spiritual would not have this outward abundance that you do have in front of you. Maybe you feel like you need to struggle more, or you need to have less. I don't know. And maybe you're needing to do some reassessing and see what actually is in alignment with you. Maybe for you, a sense of abundance does not coincide with a lot of things. Maybe this is a chance for you to look at what your relationship is with material possessions and how that fits with your spirituality, not from a judgmental place, but from a what actually fulfills you and what actually speaks to you and sings for you. And maybe you're needing to kind of rejig your relationship with your possessions and take a look at, what really feeds you. And if it doesn't feed you, maybe it's time to let it go. Maybe there's things that you're clinging to because you feel you need them for something specific, and maybe it's time to take a look at that and see if that still rings true for you, because sometimes things change and we move on and we grow and we progress, and we don't need things the same way that we did, and clinging to them then becomes something that gets in our way rather than something that keeps us feeling safe and nurtured and looked after. And I really feel that that's the spot that you're at right now, of needing to reassess the things that you cling to and the things that you are holding to yourself as a way of feeling safe and secure. And it seems like you've probably progressed with at least some of them, and it's a time for you to look at them and decide whether you want to continue to have them in your life, or whether it's okay for you to let them go and for you to connect to that sense of safety and security in a different way that's actually more meaningful for you right now. I do hope that this has resonated for you, and I really hope that you have an excellent week. This is great work that you're moving towards and moving through. Thanks again for being here. Bye-bye.